Hello, hello, beautiful souls. Today I thought I'd take you shopping with me and we'd visit a few half-price books locations here in Austin. Now, this is the North Lamar location of Half Price Books, and it is the largest location that I have near me in the greater Austin area. And as you can see, there are shelves and shelves of books. And against the wall, there are DVDs and Blu-rays. And here you're going to find CDs and lots of vinyl. Now, mostly the merchandise here is used, but there is also some new merchandise. Overstock, imperfect items from other companies. So yes, as you can see, a lot of old vinyl here. Not always in the best condition, but sometimes you can find a gem. All right, so guess where I'm headed? I know you can guess. We are headed to the tarot cabinet. The cabinet where I've had the best luck in finding some of my tarot finds. Let's see what we have today. I see a Robin Wood. I see that Marseille deck I already have, the Spirit Animal Oracle. There's a Universal Weight. Oh, the Tarot Muja. And some things all right, the laziest deck ever. I did a review of that deck in one of my half-price books hauls. Let's see what's down at the bottom. Oh, the Marielle, and they want $50 for that. Here is another cabinet of higher priced metaphysical items, but I don't really see any decks. It's mostly books. They mostly keep books in here. There's one on Aleister Crowley. So it's tarot and all things metaphysical in this cabinet. Anything interesting? Oh, is that a $200 book there? Looks like it. Okay, so just a little tour. We're in the metaphysical aisle. Picked up a lot of books here. The shelves seem a little bit thin to me, but you know, there's always new inventory coming in as people dump off their book collections, their deck collections. This would be where they have, you know, tarot books, you know, on runes, astrology. As you can see, that book looks interesting, Iconic Tarot Decks. Lots of books on crystals here. And down below, we've got, I think, some meditation. Yes, meditation books. So you can see they have a lot. And in the same metaphysical aisle, they have the fairy tale books, fairy tales and folklore, the collections of Hans Christian Andersen and Grimm's fairy tale. And if we move over, you'll see the Celtic mythology, Norse mythology, Greek and Roman is all kept in this metaphysical aisle. As you can see. And down at the bottom, you'll also see some Asian folklore. This is on one of the face outs. You can see the Impressionist Tarot. These are brand new, and these things in this area, they're all brand new. They're not used items. So, you know, overstock, slightly imperfect. This is one of my favorite sections, the note card sections. Do you see these things that look like books, the Handmaid's Tale? These are like note cards. And I buy some of these boxes of note cards for mixed media work. I find that they're fun to use. And here is a collection of journals. Some of them are paper blanks. I've bought so many journals here. You can buy dot grid journals, line journals, blank journals. Sometimes inserts for traveling notebooks can be found here at reasonable prices, as you can see. And these items are all brand new. They're not used. They're not items that people have sold into the store. But yeah, a great selection. In fact, I have to stop myself from buying more journals. All right, headed off to another section. One of my favorite sections, the art section, art instruction, and coloring books. I'm looking for coloring books, you guys. So you can see lots of art instruction, how to do manga, calligraphy, hand lettering. You can find that all in this aisle. But I'm looking for coloring books. You can see these will be new and used, so you really have to double check to see if you'd rather not purchase a book that's already been colored in. Sometimes they'll be dumped off with 1 or 2 pages colored in them. But most of them are brand new, you know, overstock. And here you can see some crafting items, origami, and a bookbinding kit. I'm kind of interested in that. I think that would be cool. All right, if you're interested in puzzles, all of these are brand spanking new puzzles. All right, new location. This is the 1431 location in Cedar Park, a suburb of Austin. I usually don't have the best luck here. They have a small tarot cabinet. Oh, heavy door. And we are entering the store, and just a quick overview over to my left. That's where they have a lot of their journals and note cards. We're at the tarot cabinet, and I'm not seeing much. Nope, there I am. Hello. What do we have down at the bottom? Celtic Tarot here. Looks like older, very well-loved decks. The Osho Zen. So yeah, not much. This is the metaphysical face out, and we're in the metaphysical aisle. Looks like they're thin on the astrology and divination books. Like I said, I don't have the best luck at this location. I have found some gems, but it's not very often. This is a smaller store, so it's kind of hit or miss. Yeah, it looks like the shelves have been picked over. They also have an online shop, so, you know, they pick things off the shelves. Oop. Another part of the store I like, workout videos. I always like to look for a new workout video. You know, you work out at home, you make sure you get your workout in. Lots of Jillian Michaels, P90X, been there, done that. Ooh, Zumba. Fun workouts. It's a whole set here. Yeah, interesting. And now we are at another location. This is the Anderson Mill location in Austin. I do have good luck at this location, so we'll see if I have any luck today. There's Mr. Old Soul Mermaid following me. Yeah, we both like to go together during the weekends. So I am headed off to the metaphysical aisle because I know you want to see what's in the cabinet, and so do I. Yep, metaphysics, philosophy. These are all new books, and here's the cabinet. What do they have in there? Oh, there's the googly eye girls. Those decks scare me. the little figures, Jasmine, Griffith Beckett, or I can't remember her name, sorry. But you can see some mass market decks, and ooh, it looks like we have some out of print decks. Well, they're labeling them as such. The Witchy Tarot. Interesting, $40. What's this $120 deck? The Lord or Lound Tarot. I can't read that small print on the ticket. I don't have my glasses. There's the Beautiful Creatures Tarot. These remind me of Julie at Peekaboo Rose. I know she loves these decks. But yeah, here's some books. These are all higher priced items, you know, that they don't want to get ripped off. There's one on Aleister Crowley. So, yeah, the books that are out of print, more expensive. All the decks they keep in here for the most part, the smaller decks. Just looking at these again, seeing if it's something I need to look at. I'm not really feeling the pull, I don't think. I don't know, should I have looked at one of these? Let me know in the comments below. Okay, again, I see the Impressionist Tarot, brand new in the package. I see a Dreams Journal, which I already have. And there's that iconic Tarot Decks book again. A lot of the locations will carry the same new merchandise. You have to take a closer look at that. And there's the laziest tarot deck ever. I did buy that and I brought it back. Understanding Tarot by Liz Dean. She's a well-known author. The Book of Thoth. And it looks like they have companion books to tarot deck sets. And what's this? Another book by Liz Dean. And this looks like a companion book for the Enchanted Tarot. Only $7.99 hardcover. Is that $7.99? Can't see, can't read without my glasses. Oh, a tarot book by Reader's Digest. And this looks interesting. Not familiar with the author. It looks like a great book for beginners. Again, I love looking at the note cards and journals, but I can't buy any more journals. I have way too many, so stop me now. But look how pretty. I love all the pretty colors. And all of this is brand new merchandise at very reasonable prices. Yeah, these journals run from $4.99, $7.99. So very economical. Ooh, pretty colors. Again, love the colors. Oh, and some pocket editions of Jane Austen novels. Gotta love that. All right, so I'm in the art section, which carries the coloring books because I'm also on the hunt for coloring books. Magical Jungle by Joanna Basford. She's a well-known coloring book artist. I know she's very popular. I've been watching lots of Coloring Tube on YouTube. Ooh, Game of Thrones. Looks very, very detailed. Doesn't look like they're depicting the characters from, you know, the actors from the TV show, more from the book. So these are like book depictions. Ooh, Albrecht Dürer. And this is a lot of grayscale. Very interesting. All right, it's time for lunch, you guys. I'm hungry. All this shopping is making me hungry. We're at my favorite taco place, Taco Deli on Burnett in Austin. My college-age son is with me. You see, my husband is having tacos. Their tacos are the best and I am having mole. I think my husband's gonna have to help me finish this off. It's so good, so good. And now we are at the Parmer location of Half Price Books. This is also a smaller location. I don't always have great luck here, but you never know. I have picked up a couple of gems here. This is the new book release section here. So new releases, brand new books. Have to look at the journals and note cards section again. I know I can't buy any more journals. I told you, no more journals. They're coming out my ears. But they're so pretty to look at. I love paper blank journals. Look at how pretty. They're so pretty. I'm not going to live long enough to write in all my journals that I have at the rate I'm going. So yes, I have to put the kibosh on purchasing these. But look, they're so pretty. Look at the Harry Potter journals. Lots of great gift items here. So much fun. Again, I'm a sucker for pretty colors. Look at that metallic journal. Note cards. I'm looking at these because I'm always looking for options for mixed media work. I don't really send a lot of note cards out, you guys. It's kind of a lost art thing, I guess. Writing in physical cards. So I'm headed off to see what's in their tarot cabinet. I don't have high hopes. Like I said, I don't have great luck for decks here. And what do they have? Okay, a lot of books. Looks like mostly books. Ooh, medicine cards. Rune Magic. That Marseille deck has been there for a while. They're asking $75. So if you know anything about that deck, let me know. More books. Any decks? Ooh, Ethereal Visions, but I don't have to buy it because I already have it. So that's good. You know, sometimes I'm happy when I don't find anything, but you know, it's a mixed bag. Sometimes I really want to find something. So you see they've got their religion and metaphysics section together. It looks like it's been picked over. Yoga, healing. This is the little middle face out, but you can see these are new books here. And here we're going to get into the used, a mix of new and used books. Astrology. So there's that deck again, and that book, and the Impressionist Tarot. So a lot of overlapping merchandise. So divination books here. Not a lot. Looks kind of picked over. Coloring section, the craft and coloring section. I'm on the hunt for coloring books. It's a new hobby I want to delve into. Have to look at the sewing books though really quick, even though I have way too many sewing books as well, but I still have to look. Several of these I see I have already. Still have to look. But yes, I want to pick up coloring. I need a new meditative habit. My meditation practice isn't working for me right now. I need something more tactile, something a little more creative, something that can really stop my mind from wandering. Look what I found. Color by numbers. Great for beginners. Yeah, you get a sample of the pictures and of the color palette. So it takes the guesswork out of choosing your pencils. You know, what colors will go with what. So if you're not into, if you just want to put some color down on a page for this, you know, stress and relaxation, that's a good option. Ooh, the Wizard of Oz. Look how cheap that is, $4.99. See what the artwork is like inside. Ooh, look at the samples. I'm sorry, the camera work is very shaky. I'm sorry if it's gonna make you nauseous, but I don't have one of those fancy gimbal things. I'm not a vlogger. It's not my thing. It's not something I normally do, but this looks great. $4.99, you guys. Lots of detail. Alice in Wonderland, make your own art masterpiece. I have a couple of other Alice in Wonderland books, but this one looks interesting. Yeah. I don't know, should I add this to my Alice collection? I think I may have 2 or 3 other Alice coloring books. I don't know. It looks like there's a mix of different artists. Ooh, this one looks interesting. Very detailed though, and I'm a beginner, so I don't know if this will be the best book for me, but I really like the artwork. So I don't know, it's cheap. It's $5.99. I may pick it up for something to have in the future. Oh my gosh, look at this, you guys. This may be my jewel. $5.99, Downton Abbey. Look at Sassy Mary, Lady Mary Crawley. I just love her. Oh my gosh. I think I need this. Yes. Oh, I definitely need this. It doesn't seem too intimidating for the beginner colorist. I think this is probably definitely going home with me. There's Mosley, Matthew. Oh my gosh, and it looks like they have dialogue on the side from the series. This is fantastic. I'm in love. This would be so fun. Are you Downton Abbey fans? Let me know in the comments below. Do you have this coloring book if you are? Oh, Lady Edith. Cousin Matthew. Oh, Lady Rose. I loved her. She wasn't on very long. She moved on to better things, movies and whatnot. Yes, this is... Oh, Matthew and Mary. And I loved this episode, the harem pants, Lady Sybil. I was sad when they killed her off. And I haven't really seen that actress in much. All right, that's the end. We are dropping my college-age son home. And this is so sad, you guys. This is the house next to his, where he lives with his fellow college students. It looks like this house has been abandoned, and they abandoned this little bear. It's so sad. I want to take him home, but there's probably critters living underneath him. He's been out there for a while. So sad. But he still has a smile on his face. All right, you guys, so I'm back home and I'm going to show you what I purchased. So I'm just telling you now, I struck out in the tarot department, as you kind of saw, but the other big thing I was looking for was coloring books, because I am kind of picking it up as a new hobby, the adult coloring thing, because I want to do something artistic and I have no visual artistic talent. I can't draw a stick person to save my life, but you know, I figured I can learn to color. So I've been watching a lot of adult coloring channels. So I've kind of been on the lookout for economical coloring books. So the first one I picked up, and you saw this, was The Night Voyage by Darius Song. And you can see that this book is only $5.99. List price is $15.99. I think you can get it between $10 and $12 on Amazon, but we'll take a look. But remember this price, $5.99. Now, for you adult coloring book artists, I know there's going to be more than one or two of you here. Do you have this book? I originally thought that I'd be put off by this book because there's so much detail. It's something I'm definitely going to have to work up to. And some pages have more details than others. Like, look at this double spread. I have seen this book at other, at several locations, and I passed up on it, but then something kept calling to me. I love the little girl. I love her little cat. And I think this is something I can definitely work up to. Yeah, it looks a little bit daunting because of all the wonderful detail, but I've been watching videos if you just take a section at a time. And again, it's for a meditative habit, where you're not in a hurry, you're not running a race, so to speak. So that is The Night Voyage by Darius Song. I also picked up The Magical Jungle by Joanna Basford. I guess she's a popular coloring book artist, and she has many coloring books. And as you can see, they have a list price here of $16.95. Maybe on Amazon it'll be more like $12, and I got it for $7.98. This is kind of, there's pages where, this doesn't seem so daunting to me. There's some details, but the spaces are large enough to get into. And I think this would be a good one, kind of an intermediate book. Yeah, I'm gonna do this in steps. I do have some more beginning pages with less detail and coloring books with less detail, as I'm starting out. But I think this would be a great medium level book, whereas the other one was a little bit more advanced. And that's The Magic Jungle by Joanna Basford. The next one I picked up was The Enchanted World, Color by Numbers. And this is a whole series of books where you can color by numbers. They had several of them at half-price books. And see, I got it for $5.99. I think this is running for about $12 on Amazon. But as you can see, I like these. These are great for beginners, and if you just want to put some color down just for a stress relieving activity. You see how you get an example of all the pictures in the front, and see there's a mermaid in this one right there. But you get the examples of the pictures front and back, and you've got your color key. And look at how beautiful. There's some fey creatures in here, which I like, little elves and some fey creatures. And it is detailed, but it's something that's totally accessible to the beginner. And I'm curious to see how my pictures will turn out. And I think I might start with one of these books because, these are good if you're intimidated by color palette and choosing your colors. If you get paralyzed by having to do that, well, this does it for you while you learn your color theory. And I think that's why these are a great options for an option for a beginner. And this is one of the Enchanted World Color by Numbers books. Yeah, this is a series. Now, if you've been on my channel long enough, you know that this is totally going to be in my wheelhouse, the Downton Abbey official coloring book. Now, I like the way that it's been colored in. See, this is more my skill of coloring, where you have a lot of the tooth of the paper showing up. Not as smooth and beautiful as some of the coloring books coloring book artists can put down. This is more of my level right now, but I hope to improve. I like this, that there's going to be, you know, some of the dialogue from the series, and also you've got the three sisters here, and there's detail, but it's not insurmountable. Yeah, there's a lot of room, you know, if you're a beginner. There is detail, but it's not as detailed as some as I've seen. So this is accessible. This could be totally accessible for the beginner. Even if you just, you know, I'm drawn towards faces and people, but some people are drawn to backgrounds, you know, and doing natural coloring, you know, leaves and trees. So I can see myself doing the faces first and then working my way to doing the backgrounds. Yeah, this is a wonderful book. And you know what? This was so cheap at $5.99. I'm thinking of picking up a second one, because one could be my practice, and then one could be like my progression, because I do love this series so much and I love the characters in it. So I could see, you know, maybe this book being my practice, and then taking what I've learned and, you know, trying to see how much I've improved in a second book. And that is the Downton Abbey official coloring book. Okay, you're just gonna die when I show you the next coloring book. But how lucky was I? I got the Tarot coloring book by Teresa Reed with a foreword by Mary K. Greer. And you see, this was just, and I can show you from the date. This date right here, you can see how long, you know, when it was purchased in, when it was taken in and put into their system. And this just came in August 23rd of this year. So just, you know, a couple of weeks, $8.48. I'm not sure how much this is going for on Amazon. We'll have to take a look. But I flipped through this. I don't think it's been colored in at all. But this is fantastic. Look at these big pictures. And you color and you learn about the tarot. How wonderful is this? And Teresa Reed knows her stuff. And I believe this contains all of the, the majors and the minors. I have a book that only has the majors, another tarot coloring book that just has the majors. But this is great. Oh my gosh. The paper seems pretty decent too. It's got a little bit of tooth. It's not super slick, but it's got a little bit of tooth, but it's not extra toothy. So it'll be interesting to see, you know, oil, wax-based pencils. I'm learning all about that stuff too, going down a YouTube rabbit hole for that. But see, you get the card and you get this beautiful scroll work on the back. I'm really excited, you guys. This is fantastic. And yeah, it's brand spanking new. It's like, oh, there's Teresa Reed. There she is. It looks like it's been looked at, but I mean, no pages have been bent and there's no coloring in it. So yeah. And I did pick up this one. I chose to pick up this one. I have a couple of other Alice in Wonderland coloring books, so I couldn't resist. It was so cheap. You saw how cheap it was. What was this, $6.99? But I do like how they give you a little bit of a sample for each picture and a color palette. You know, some of the hues. And I like that the artwork is done by different artists. So you've got different artist, you know, depictions of Alice and the Mad Hatter and the Queen. And this is not so, well, this one is. This has a little bit more detail with the cross hatching, but this helps with shading, knowing where to put your shadows. So yeah, pig and pepper. So you get a little bit of help with the color palette, which I really, really like. This was a great deal, you guys, and I think this is also available on Amazon. All right, so as you can see, my Enchanted World Color by Numbers book is $12.99 on Amazon. Let's take a look at another one. So I picked it up for $5.99. Great deal. You can see here the Downton Abbey coloring book is $11.59 on Amazon, and I think I picked, that was $5.99. So again, great deal. Okay, so here is the tarot coloring book by Teresa Reed, and yeah, it had on my copy, it had a list price. Let me look. Oh, it didn't have a list price, but they have it, yeah, $14.29. They have used ones from $8.26, some new ones from $11.85, but you're gonna have to pay shipping if you don't have Prime, because those are independent sellers, and I got mine for $8.48. So I am totally happy with as big and chunky as this book is and how beautiful. I'm totally thrilled. All right, this one I'm surprised I didn't do so well. Now you can see Amazon has it for $7.90. I picked mine up for $7.98. So I actually paid 8 cents more at Half Price Books than I would have gotten it on Amazon. Yeah, because I have Prime, so I would have gotten the free shipping. Oh, I'm kind of interested in, this would be a great one to have spiral bound. I think all coloring books should come spiral bound, or with that option at least. So yes, I did pretty well here, the Night Voyage coloring book. So Amazon sells it for $11.18. And I got mine for $5.99. So yeah, not too shabby. And the last one, Alice in Wonderland, Make Your Own Masterpiece. So I think I paid $5 or $6.99 for that one. I can't remember. I tore off the price tag before thinking about it. But yeah, here on Amazon it is $14.65. So yeah, I did pretty well. So I hope you enjoyed visiting Half Price Books with me. Let me know what you think. Which coloring book was your favorite? What did you like best about the visits? I want to hear all your thoughts. Yeah, the coloring books, the only one that was kind of a dud was, I didn't really get a deal on this book, but I do really like it, so I guess it's not a loss. I do plan to start coloring in earnest. You know, meditation right now lately has not been working for me, and I want to do something tactile, but also meditative. So I think this is going to fit the bill. I'll keep you posted. So let me know all your thoughts below, and I've taken up enough of your time, and with that, I'll leave you to get on with your beautiful day. Bye for now.